Welcome to the Straight to Jail podcast, written and produced by Brian Herring. Chapter 6, The Night in Question. Johnny moved through his small, tidy living room, lighting candles one by one. Their soft glow flickered across the walls, casting long shadows. He had plans. Real plans for once, and he couldn't remember the last time he'd been so excited. Christina, his co-worker, would be here soon, and the anticipation was already settling low in his gut. He adjusted his collar in the mirror, smoothing his shirt when the phone rang. The shrill noise shattered the quiet, and Johnny froze mid-motion. Not now, he thought, scowling as he picked up the receiver.
Hello?
Kyle's familiar voice cut through the line.
Johnny, you wouldn't fucking believe this, man.
Johnny's shoulders sagged, along with his excitement, along with something else building in his pants.
What happened, Kyle? Lose your lighter again?
No, actually, I just took a massive shit. Went to the kitchen and... Dude, I swear there were fucking zombies outside my window. Real ones. I went to get my gun. Came back, and the zombies were raiding my fridge. Can you believe that shit?
Johnny pinched the bridge of his nose and sighed heavily.
Kyle, zombies aren't real. You're tripping again. What's next? Are they cooking up a casserole for you?
Actually, the chicken salad's ready and it's delicious.
Johnny's patience snapped.
You're out of your goddamn mind. I told you not to bother me tonight. I have company, Kyle. Real plans. And no, you cannot come over.
All right. I'll leave you alone. Just had to let you know about the zombies. Oh, and I'm canceling our plans for tonight. Priorities, you know?
Yeah, good. Goodbye.
Johnny slammed the phone down, shaking his head. But the phone rang again. Johnny grabbed the receiver, his voice sharp.
This better be good, Kyle.
Johnny, I think I need help. There's someone outside my place. A car. Tinted windows. Mafia looking.
Johnny's irritation gave way to concern.
Is this another joke?
Gunshots echoed on the other end of the line, and Johnny snapped to attention.
Kyle?
The line went dead. Johnny's car screeched to a stop outside Kyle's apartment. The building looked like it had been through a war zone, riddled with bullet holes and shattered windows. Johnny didn't waste time. He rushed inside, gun drawn, moving room to room.
Kyle?
Johnny called, his voice low but urgent. There was no answer until he kicked open the bathroom door. Kyle sat slumped on the toilet, pale and sweating, a gut wound soaking his shirt with blood. His pants were still around his ankles, and the phone lay on the floor. Johnny stared in disbelief.
Kyle, what the hell? You're shot.
Kyle startled, looking up with wide, glassy eyes.
Yeah. I'm just finishing up here. I'll call an ambulance when I'm done. I'm not shitting in a bedpan.
Johnny blinked.
You serious?
I had plans tonight, Kyle. Real plans. With Christina.
You called me for this?
Easy, Johnny,
said Kyle, adjusting himself on the toilet, wincing.
You break something in here, and we're both gonna have a problem.
Johnny slammed the bathroom door shut and stormed out, muttering curses under his breath. Johnny barely made it back to his place in time. Christina stood at his door, dressed up, her devilish grin softening the frustration bubbling under Johnny's skin.
Sorry.
Johnny said, trying to smile as he approached.
Had to check on a coworker. Didn't keep you waiting too long, did I?
It's okay.
Christina says, stepping closer.
If it's you, Johnny, I figure it must have been important.
They embraced, their kiss heated and unrelenting. Moments later, they tumbled backward through the front door and straight into the bedroom, lips never parting. Christina pulled Johnny's shirt over his head as he slid out of his pants. She hiked up her dress, her panties disappearing beneath her tight skirt. She leapt onto his lap, pushing him back onto the mattress, taking him into her with urgency. He matched her, moving with a hunger that made her gasp. Then Johnny froze. He turned his head toward the dark corner of the room, where the shadowed outline of his leather recliner sat. A tiny orange glow flickered in the darkness, the cherry of a cigarette. Johnny shoved Christina off him and reached for the Glock in his nightstand. The lamp clicked on, flooding the room with light.
Kyle!
Johnny roared, his finger twitching on the trigger. Kyle sat reclined like he owned the place, cigarette hanging loosely from his lips.
Hey, man, relax. As soon as I heard Christina was the girl you were screwing tonight, I had to see it for myself. Don't mind me.
Christina, flustered and furious, tugged her panties back into place and stomped toward Johnny. She slapped him hard across the cheek.
Unbelievable. You told him? If this gets out, Johnny, we're both screwed.
Johnny glared at Kyle.
He won't say a word, will you, Kyle?
Kyle grinned like the Cheshire Cat.
I just might unless I get some sloppy seconds.
Goodbye, John.
Christina said, storming out and slamming the door behind her. Johnny turned the gun toward Kyle.
If there wasn't a witness, you'd be a dead man right now. I thought you were headed to the hospital.
Kyle stood, shrugging as he flicked his cigarette into a glass.
Nah, bullet went straight through. Turns out my stomach problems had nothing to do with it. Besides, I couldn't miss seeing the tits on that girl. You were right about her, Johnny. Guess I gave a shit after all.
Johnny growled through clenched teeth.
Get out.
Kyle laughed, turning toward the door.
Don't worry about me, Johnny boy. I'll go get myself checked out and be as good as new.
The door closed behind him, leaving Johnny in stunned silence. He ran a hand down his face and muttered,
I wasn't worried.